Hey, how's it going everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so this video is going to be covering everything happening in Pokemon Go starting today, December 2nd, going until this Sunday, December 8th. And I have to tell you, this is going to be a huge week of Pokemon Go with just a ton of different activities. And the reason for that is because this week is going to be the start of the brand new season in Pokemon Go, which they're calling Dual Destiny. Now, since we're having the beginning of a brand new season, this means we're going to have the end of the season rewards for PvP, and alongside that, we're going to have a shift in the wild spawns as well as the research breakthrough Pokemon, and then on top of that, we're getting ourselves a bunch of new Pokemon and new mechanics that I'm actually really excited about. But let's talk about what's going on this week. First and foremost, there's going to be an in-game event called Just My Cup of Tea, and with this event, we're getting ourselves a brand new Pokemon, and it is Sinistea. This Pokemon is definitely going to be a fan favorite. I do think there's going to be a lot of players that are actually going to want to get it, but I think the big highlight for this event is actually going to be one of the bonuses. Here's a reminder of everything that's going to be happening during the Just My Cup of Tea event. The Just My Cup of Tea event is going to start on Tuesday, December 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and it's going to go until Saturday, December 7th at 8 o'clock p.m. local time. The major highlight for this event is the debut of Sinistea, the Black Tea Pokemon, along with its evolution Poltegeist. And we're also going to get the following event bonuses. You're going to have double the amount of friendship bonus damage in raid battles, and you're going to get 50% more Stardust when you complete raids. This is a pretty big one because if you're raiding with your friends, you're going to be able to take down certain raid bosses much easier than you typically would. The one thing is that the 5-star raid boss during this week is going to be Genesect with Chill Drive, and that is a boss that does not require a lot of trainers to begin with. So I think it's unfortunate that we're not having this bonus when we have a really good raid boss that's also quite difficult, but at the very least you could utilize this bonus to take down a lot more raids than you usually would. Now, there's going to be special Pokemon that will be spawning when you use Incense during this event. They include Oddish, Miltank, Combee, Gothita, Litwick, and Spritzee. And all of these Pokemon can be shiny, so if you're missing any of these shinies, then make sure you're popping Incense constantly during this event. We're also going to be seeing the following wild encounters during this event. They include Slowpoke, Taillow, Slackoth, Duskull, Starly, and Greavard. And all these Pokemon minus Greavard can be shiny. Now in terms of raid battles, we're going to see the following Pokemon. They include Shiny Genesect with Chill Drive as the 5-star raid boss, and then in 1-star raids you're going to see Male Frillish, Female Frillish, as well as the brand new Pokemon Sinistea. And then in 3-star raids, you're going to see Galarian Mr. Mime, Hisuian Bravery, and Bombardier. And then finally, in Mega Evolution raids, we're going to have Mega Banette, and that's not necessarily a Mega Evolution that a lot of players care about, but it's going to be available, so if you're missing it from your Mega Pokedex, then make sure you raid a couple of them so that you can get the Mega Energy to Mega Evolve your Banettes. And in this event, we're going to have field research tasks that's going to award you with Stardust as well as event-themed Pokemon. There's going to be a timed research, which is going to give you experience, Stardust, as well as encounters with event-themed Pokemon, as well as a collection challenge, which is going to award you with Sinistea when you complete it. And then of course, there's going to be Pokestop showcases during this event, which you will not want to ignore. Now, also happening this week is going to be another research day, and for anyone who is a longtime viewer of my channel, you would know I'm a huge fan of research days, but this time around it's going to be featuring a plethora of different dragon type Pokemon. And unfortunately, all of these dragon types are not necessarily that relevant anymore, but if you're missing any of their shinies, then this is definitely an event where you will want to participate. The 4 dragon type Pokemon that are going to have a boosted shiny rate when you get them from field research tasks during this event is going to be Horsea, Trapinch, Swablu, as well as Skrelp. These 4 dragon types are going to be available from field research tasks en masse during the event hours, which is going to be this Saturday, December 7th between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock p.m. local time. Now, also happening this week on Sunday, December 8th from 2 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. local time is going to be a Gigantamax Lapras Battle Day, which I don't necessarily know if a lot of players are going to be enthusiastic about it, but if you're really interested in max battles and Gigantamax Pokemon, then you will absolutely not want to miss out on this one. Lapras is a pretty strong one, so if you want to get it, make sure you get a group of friends together and go out and battle a whole bunch of Gigantamax Laprases. It's going to be happening on December 8th. Now, I mentioned that this week is going to kick off a brand new season, and something that's very important with the end of a season is of course the end of the season PvP rewards. If you were going for higher ranks within the previous PvP season, then make sure you set an alarm for 1 o'clock PM Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, because that is when the season is going to rotate into the new one, and you're going to be able to collect major Stardust rewards. The big thing here is that you will want to pop a star piece before you collect this reward, because it is going to be a substantial amount if you are in the higher ranks. But if you're in the lower ranks, it may not necessarily merit using a star piece, but you're still going to get quite a lot, so I would still pop one and just be ready to farm right after you do it. But real quick, let's talk about the raiding content for this week. In 5-star raids starting on December 3rd, we're going to have Genesect with Chill Drive. And this is not necessarily a legendary Pokemon that you need to care about. Actually, I think it's a mythical Pokemon, so you can't even trade for it. But you might end up getting its shiny form, so that is something you could go and look out for. But I really do not think it's going to merit using a whole bunch of raid passes, because Genesect really doesn't have any kind of relevance within PvP or PvE content. So I wouldn't necessarily break the bank over this 5-star legendary, but yeah, depending on when you're watching this video, maybe what you could do is spend a whole bunch of raid passes on Zacian raids, because that's going to be available until tomorrow starting at 10 o'clock AM local time. Now, one more thing I want to talk about is the Spotlight Hour that's going to be happening tomorrow night. It's going to be featuring the Pokemon Sableye, and we're going to have a double catch Stardust bonus alongside it. Why is this important? Well, something you need to know is that Sableye gives you bonus Stardust when you catch it, and having a double Stardust bonus on top of that, you're going to come out with an insane amount of Stardust if you go out and farm a whole bunch of Sableye during tomorrow's Spotlight Hour. It's going to be one of those rare Spotlight Hours that's going to feature a bonus Stardust Pokemon alongside a double Stardust bonus. You absolutely do not want to miss out on that one. So yeah, this is going to be a major week of Pokemon Go, mainly because of the start of a new season. And we of course have a whole bunch of different in-game events happening this week, so you will want to watch out for all of that. There's actually a lot of great content for you to engage in this week in Pokemon Go. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding everything that I talked about down below. Are you looking forward to getting yourself Sinistea? Are you planning to raid Genesect with Chill Drive? Do you care about anything related to Gigantamax Lapras? Do you plan to go hard for that Max Battle Day? And are you going to get a substantial amount of Stardust at the end of the season? I would really like to know. And yeah, let's talk about all of that in the comments, and let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. My name is Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one.